Shawnee. Welcome back. Okay, so I did my makeup. Honestly, I just put on foundation and I used the All Done Up palette from Blend Bunny Cosmetics. And I have my glasses on because I forgot my contacts at home. So I'm not even really gonna do nothing makeup related. I think I'll touch up my lipstick. But I have to tell you what happened with the HOA, y'all. So this is a no makeup and update. Okay, so if you remember, right from the beginning, there's a whole bunch of bulk trash that these jackass people that were moving out in the cover of night left at the dumpster. Whole bunch of junk trash. Bulk trash. So our friend Mr. Jim, who might be a little racist, he went ahead and was throwing the junk at the door of the people who left. And the police came and they were like, "Sir, you can't do that. You got to put it all back." All right. So then me and Mr. Jim became cool because I'm like, I completely agree with you. And we went to the HOA meeting and they were like, "We can't tell you anything about any of the other homeowners." And they told Mr. Jim, "You need to calm your ass down." They knew not to say it to me. Anyway, so all of a sudden, there is more and more and more and more and more bulk trash. When I tell you, now it's like four couches, like five mattresses, uh, like lamps and dressers and all this stuff, y'all. So me and Mr. Jim, we constantly we text them back and forth like, "Hey, did you email them? Did you call them? Did you report this?" So he went ahead and did two reports with the county Department of Health. And I did a report. I called and I did a report at the environmental section or whatever, and I attached 9 photos and a video. And so all of a sudden, we get an email and it's like, first of all, there's a whole bunch of errors that they should have corrected. But it's like the Spartan junk removal is gonna be here tomorrow at 2. So this was on Tuesday. So they said tomorrow at 2. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna be in my office, but that's all right, because I'm gonna come home and it's gonna be going. Famous last words. So all day I'm like looking at my Ring camera app or whatever, and I'm like zooming in. I'm like, it looked like there's still trash there. But I'm like, it's okay. I had clients starting at 8 in the morning, and then I had to not cancel. I didn't schedule beyond 12 because I had a a training on like continuing to treat OCD in adults from no, hold on. That was from 1 to no, that was from 12 to 2. Okay, that was 2 hours. That was actually really good. Anyway, so I'm like, it's okay. I'm gonna be done. I'm gonna get out of here. Wednesdays are like my earlier days. I can get out of here 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, whatever. So I'm like, I'm so excited. By the time I'm gonna get home, it's gonna be gone. And I know some of y'all are probably like, when I told you that, you guys were like, it's not gonna be gone. I pulled up to my house. Yo, the trash is still there. You hear me? It's still there. When I tell you, this is how it was. Usually I'm realistic, but I chose for once to be optimistic, thinking that, you know what, I'm gonna just put out some positive vibes and it's gonna be gone. Well, those positive vibes came back and slapped me right in the face. So I'm getting out the car and I'm like, what is happening? Why is it still there? So I go inside my house because I'm like now I'm looking around. I'm like, what is going on? Because there's also like, did it explode? Because why is there more? Why is there more change? So of course, it had taken me already like an hour to get home, more than an hour. And so what time is it now? It's like, let's say it's about 3:45. I don't know. I don't know. Okay. So when I kid you not, I sat on my couch like this for like 45 minutes. When I tell you, I was just flabbergasted, y'all. Sorry, I know I tell stories very dramatically. I'm trying to calm down, but I just have to tell you the emotional distress I was in. So, usually I've been letting Mr. Jim take the lead, right? You do it all, sweetie, because you've been here for 35 years. You have nothing better to do than to mess with these people. You're an older white man, so all of that means that you have more privilege than I do. But now, yesterday, I picked up this phone and I was like, I'm calling everybody. So, of course, I tried calling the property manager people. They ain't answering their phone. I thought you closed at 5. Are you screening my calls? They ain't answer. So then I try to contact the one HOA person whose name I know. Now here's the thing. I actually Googled this. Are you supposed to know who's on your HOA board? Because we don't know who's on ours, okay? Like they act like they are in some sort of secret society and nobody can know who's a part of it. And I think it's because they probably don't want us coming and knocking on their door like they like to knock on ours. Ain't nobody answering. So I'm like, I'm gonna go ahead and go over your head and I contact the county again. I'm like, I'm just trying to make another complaint against this company. I left the message. They ain't coming back. So then I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna just go ahead and call the junk removal people. So for some reason, I go on the Spartan junk removal page and it directs me to 1-800 junk. So I call them. I'm like, blah, blah, blah. This is where I live. I'm trying to figure out if y'all still coming. And they're like, we think you have the wrong place. I'm like, well, it said it on the website. So I went back and I found the Spartan number, right? Call the lady. She wants the reservation number or something. I'm like, I don't know. It's just that the HOA has said that I said it much more professionally. That people were coming to pick up the junk today at 2. And I was like, as you can see, it is no longer 2 o'clock, it's 5 o'clock. And unless you all are open 24 hours, I'm assuming that you're not coming, right? And she's like, no, we're not open 24 hours, which is fine, girl. So she was like, okay, I'm gonna transfer you to the manager or something, and I can't get a hold of him, so let me get your number and we'll call you back. They ain't call me back yet, as far as I know. So y'all, when I tell you I'm in a state of distress, okay? I am in a state of distress. I'm about to have some of this Merlot because nothing else is helping me right now. Then I'm trying to do all of this, and I see somebody outside, a young man with a high vis vest on. So I'm like, maybe that's the trash dude. He come up to my door talking about, ma'am, we just wanted to make sure that you're getting a tax deductible on your utilities. And I said, young man, so I'm at that age where I can say that, young man, I'm trying to get that trash over there picked up. I don't have time for none of this right now, okay? I appreciate you coming, but my focus right now is on the trash. And he was like, oh, yeah, it's a lot. I hope you guys get it taken care of. Thank you, sir. Move along. All right. So, y'all, what did I do next? I know I went upstairs with the wine. Did I go take a shower? And all this time, I'm also listening to Kelly Bishop's memoir. Uh, it's entitled "The Third Gilmore Girl." So loved hearing because I was listening to Audible. Loved hearing about her life. Some of the reviews are like she didn't talk about Gilmore Girls enough, and I'm like, yes, but we get the history of a Tony Award winning woman who has so much more that she's done than Gilmore Girls, which I love her on Gilmore. But she was the mom in Dirty Dancing. Come on. Anyway, so this is the, what is this? The Maybelline Superstay Vinyl Ink in Royal, number 55. Okay, what was I talking about? Listening to the thing. I'm listening to the thing, and I'm steady staring out the window. Okay? When I tell you I must have stared out that window for about a good 4 hours, y'all, because I was like, maybe they'll still come. Maybe they'll still come. Maybe they'll still come. I'm slowly descending into insanity. Okay? So at this point, I'm texting Mr. Jim. I'm texting my neighbor, Mr. Jim, talking about we might have to take legal action. And initially, I was like, I ain't doing all that. But the fact that I was so close to calling my realtor and telling her we need to sell this place, I was like, all right, I feel you, Mr. Jim. I feel you. I wake up this morning. What time did I wake up? First of all, when I tell you I was actually having an emotional reaction, I was feeling so anxious on the verge of a panic attack because I was like, I don't know what else to do. I feel like I've called all the people to call, emailed all the people to email. I don't know what else to do. My plan was I'm gonna drive over to this address where it says the property manager is, but I was like, I have to go into the office the next couple days. So there's no way I can do it, right? So what did I do then? Got the wine, went upstairs. Rose was cool. Rose was laying down in one of her 12,000 blanketed spots because I think she was like, I'm gonna give her some space. So I went to bed at like 2 o'clock, y'all. That was when I could finally give myself enough calm to be able to sleep. And I had a fitful sleep because I was dreaming about that damn trash. Okay, so I wake up in the morning, today morning. First thing I do, I don't even drink water. I don't even go to the bathroom. I don't do nothing. Okay. I go downstairs or did I look out the window first? All I know is I nearly fell out because the trash, y'all, is still there. And not only that, there is extra stuff there because that balloon that says happy birthday and those two pink little child chairs were not there. They were not there the night before. So I'm like, people coming in the dead of night and I I'm at the point where I don't understand. I was like, I'm about to call my psychologist because either I'm having hallucinations, we're in a simulation, or I don't know. Those are like the only two options because I'm like, this cannot be my life right now. She was of no assistance because I texted him, I'm like, I can't live here anymore. I'm having panic attacks. And he's like, oh, wow. Anyway, y'all. So I go downstairs and I sit back on the couch and I'm just like contemplating so many areas of my life that maybe I like made a mistake in and this is like karma. But I'm like, but it's affecting other people, right? Does that happen? So I go ahead and I email the one HOA person. I was a little unhinged. I was like, this is terrible for my mental health and my physical health. And I'm so concerned, and you all are so dismissive. And you're not giving us answers. I was like, I can give you a letter from my psychologist. It was maybe inappropriate. So then I send it, right? And then I start hearing a beeping, like those trucks backing up beeping. And I'm like, is that them? Because Mr. Jim has said, well, it was rainy today, so maybe they're gonna come tomorrow. And I'm like, may the Lord be with us. Pray my strength. I look out, it's not a truck anywhere near us. And I'm ready to cry. I'm ready to potentially tell clients that I have to cancel my day because I am emotionally distressed. And I'm just sitting there. I'm just sitting there. Rose has taken her spot where she likes to sit by the door and observe the community and watch the squirrel say hi to her cat friends. And I'm just looking out the window. And then I see it. I see a truck. I see a truck. I see two trucks. I see two trucks. Now, one of them is full and it's just like a blue truck or something. But then the other one says Spartan. And I'm like, are these them? Am I seeing things? And so, first of all, I'm still in my nightgown, like boobs just flopping around. I don't care, okay? So I see that one of the trucks already full. And they brought these little janky ass trucks. These trucks, they didn't know that they needed to bring like a big, big bin, right? So home dude comes around and now I'm outside. I'm outside like this. I'm on like Marco Polo, telling Jan and Erica. Then I go and switch to filming. I'm like, I need like physical evidence that this is happening, and I'm not like in a state of like suspension in time. And so home dude gets up the car and he's like on the phone, and you could tell that he's like talking to somebody and being like, it's a lot of stuff, right? So I'm like, excuse me. Um, are y'all gonna take everything? And he was like, well, we're gonna take as much as we can and then we'll have to come back later. So they're loading stuff up. It took them so long. Like I was able to get ready for work and everything. I'm about to head outside and leave for the day. They're still putting stuff in there, still putting stuff in there. It is full to the top and a little bit above. It's kind of cold in here. So they finally go. And I have taken pictures of every single stage of this, okay? So they finally go. Um, and the biggest things, most of the biggest things are now gone, but there's still stuff there. But it's like a little bit more managed. I don't know. I'm praying to all the goddesses that they are coming back today because I honestly, I don't think my brain nor my heart can take any more of it. Like when I tell you, y'all, I switched from anger to I don't even know. It was like the stages of grief, but like on a loop, and I never got to acceptance. And I feel like one of them in there was gonna be, it was like, what is it? Denial, anger, bargaining, depression, and the last one was gonna beat your ass. That was gonna be the last one. So I text messaged him all these pictures of what I took. I told him that they're supposed to come back later. And that's all I have right now. Okay. What I did do, I have these little cameras for when I'm watching Rose when I'm not there, right? So I was like, I wonder if one of these little cameras can catch whomever is doing it, because I'm at the point where I might have to uh like do a stakeout, because when are these people doing this mess? I don't know. I was up until 2 and I didn't hear nothing. So I'm like, where is it coming from? And remember, it started with the one house over there, and I was so close because I still had that girl number. I was so close to texting her and being like, this is your fault, you janky bitch. So, y'all, that is the update for now. Um, I'm gonna check my blood pressure when I get home. I ain't got no more wine. I just am so absolutely done with everything. And I don't know what I'm going to do if there is stuff still there tonight. Keep your phones on because I might need to call you. I might need to call somebody whose number I have and just, you need to talk me down because I understand how people descend into madness. Oh, yeah, I just had to get that out. Anyway, I hope that some of this was helpful. I hope that you are continuing to take care of yourself. Yeah, I would love it if you like the video. I would love it even more if you subscribe to the channel. And I hope that the intensity of this video has not scared you off. Because I do makeup on here, right? Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.